Of the opposition National Democratic Congress. Welcome to the Voice of America. Welcome to Washington.
Thank you, Heidi. Thanks for having me.
Mr. Mahama, we'll start out with what brings you to Washington, what brings you to the United States?
I'll make a quick correction first. I'm former president, and the leader of our party is the chairman of the party. What happens is when we are in opposition, the leadership reverts to the chairman of the party. So I came at the invitation of Liberty University, so I just flew in from Lynchburg, where the university is. I came to participate in the 500 CEO Summit, and I also had the opportunity to address convocation of the university, and then also participate in a program they've introduced about doing business in Africa, where they bring African business people and leaders to talk with American business people about how it is to do business in Africa and what the opportunities there are.
Mr. Mahama, the next presidential election in Ghana will be in 2024. Have you officially thrown your hat in the ring? Do you plan to run again?
No, I haven't, Heidi.
Well, you know, word on the street, let me put it that way.
Well, it's good to keep your opponent guessing. And so even if I'm not running, I'm not going to say I'm not running. So a decision will be taken early next year in the first quarter. That's when we hold our party's primaries for the presidential candidacy, and we'll see.
So at this point, you say you can neither confirm nor deny?
Of course.
Well, so, you know, turning to the situation in the country, and you have been very outspoken about the economic turmoil that you are seeing in Ghana. The country is enduring deep economic problems, rampant inflation. Now, of course, this is not unique to Ghana. We're seeing this globally. But we saw protests in the country in June against the high cost of living. And you've, for a long time, called on the government to accept assistance from the IMF. It has now changed course and has turned to the International Monetary Fund for help. But Mr. Mahama, you also came under fire about how you handled the economy during your tenure. Should you run for president, should you have a chance to lead your country again, what would you do differently that you didn't do the first time around? What would you do differently next time?
I'll just say something a little bit to look at the two circumstances under which we went into the IMF. We are all members of the IMF, and so it's a body we go to when you have some macroeconomic instability. And so at the time I was